Hi guys, can you hear me? You have to pay attention. Or a very famous question that I always listen. Teacher, can I go to the restroom? Okay, guys, today we are going to talk about modal verbs. And in these sentences, you can find modal verbs like can, or have to, and some more examples that we are going to study today. Okay, guys, but what is a modal verb? Okay, a modal verb is a type of verb that is used to indicate modality, that is, likelihood, ability, permission, request, capacity, suggestions, order, obligation, or advice. Modal verbs always accompany the base form of another verb. So, some details about modal verbs, okay? Modal verbs are different from normal verbs, okay? Modal and normal verbs, they're not normal. So, they don't use an S for third person and singular. Remember, simple present, we have to add S for he, she, and it. But here, with modal verbs, we don't have to use this rule, okay? We don't apply this rule. They make questions by inversion, like uh, you say in affirmative sentence, she can go, but when you ask with modal verbs, you say, can she go? So always remember that you say, can I go to the restroom? Can I help you? Okay. Number 3, they are followed directly by the infinitive or another verb without to. Example, she must go now. You never say she must to go. No. Okay, you don't say that. Here, guys, we have a lot of examples, okay, about them. So follow these examples here with me, okay? Number 1, can. Can, when we talk about ability, okay, ability. Example, I can speak English, okay, or in negative, I can't sing, but I can cook very well, all right? When can is a permission, okay, like asking for permission. Can I go to the toilet? Can I go to the bathroom or restroom? Okay. Probability, very low probability. It's not high, it's low, very low probability. It can be Susan, she's in Paris. Okay. Now about could. Could be a past. Could be, did you understand? Past ability. She could speak Chinese when she was 5 years old. I don't know if she can speak Chinese today, but when she was 5 years old, she could speak. Past permission. Example, she could go to the cinema. Or probability like 30%. It could get much colder in January. Could be a request, offer, or suggestion. Could I go to the toilet? Could is a little bit more formal than can. Or I could lend you my dictionary. Imagine that you are in an English class, for example, and your friend doesn't have a dictionary. You can say, okay, I could lend you my dictionary. May, probability like 50%, okay. It may rain tomorrow, okay, it may rain tomorrow. Or may as a permission. May I go to the cinema with you? May I go to the cinema with you? Might. Mm, low probability, okay, 30% or less. Okay, uh, it might snow today. Maybe it's just cold, so it's a low probability of snowing. Must. Wow, prohibition. You mustn't play with that, it's dangerous. Okay, imagine that your little brother has a knife on his hand, and you say, you mustn't play with that, it's dangerous. Must be in deduction or probability, very high probability, okay? The visitor must be Daniel. I've seen his car outside, okay? What else? Oh, we have here should as advice, okay? You shouldn't smoke, it's bad for your health, okay? Another example, you should eat less sugar, it's not good for you, okay? It's just an advice. Will, we can use will as prediction, okay? Example, I think he will study harder this time. Imagine that he got a very low grade, very low score, and then you can make a prediction. I think he will study harder this time. Or spontaneous decision. Oh, it's very cold in here. I'll close the window. Okay. Right here we can see some examples of modal verbs. We can see them, modal verbs, in the purple frames, and in green we can see them as negative, okay? Like can, can't, could, couldn't, must, mustn't, have to, don't have to, should, shouldn't, would, wouldn't, will, won't, and shall, shan't. Here, some more examples, okay? Modal verbs as permission. Remember that we use can, may, or could, all right? And here you can see some arrows, okay, like more formal and less formal, okay? So you can use less formal every time that you are talking with your very close friends. So you're not formal with them, right? So you can use can, all right? But if you were talking about uh, something like serious, I don't know, maybe you were talking with talking to the principal, for example, you can use may, right? So here, guys, let's exercise a little bit. Let's practice a little bit, okay? So remember that we are talking about ability using can or could. Okay, let me ask you about picture number 1. Can he swim? What do you think? Yes, he can. All right. And you, can you swim? All right. If you ask me, teacher, can you swim? My answer would be no, I can't. Number 2, can she ski? Yes, she can. Okay. If you ask me, no, I can't. Next one, can he do karate? Yes, he can. Number 4, can he play soccer? Yes, he can. Again, if you ask me, teacher, can you play soccer? My answer, no, I can't. Number 5, can he play the guitar? Yes, he can. I can't. Can she ride a horse? Yes, she can. Right, guys, now we have some exercises here, okay? Let's practice together, right? Oh, just remember that now we are going to talk just about obligation. We use must or have to, okay? Sometimes we can use both, but sometimes just depends on the context, okay? Number 1, look at that sign. You mustn't jump into that forbidden area. It's dangerous, so you can't. You mustn't. Number 2, you mustn't call him tonight. You can speak to him face to face tomorrow. Okay, so don't call him, please. Number 3, you have to submit your application on time. Otherwise, you're going to lose it. 4, Mary has to go to the dentist immediately. She is in great pain. Poor Mary. Number 5. You must buy a ticket there to get into the beach. Okay? Okay, and thank you for watching, guys. See you next class. Bye.